Yo, what's up, YouTube? We are here doing some Amazon prep right now. I know I'm going to be a little bit low here, but it's just to protect all the product and stuff that I got going on. I'm prepping like an FBA shipment right now, just putting labels on and whatever. Just hanging out, chilling. I figured I'll just get on here and talk some business with you guys. I am a six-figure seller. If you guys don't know me, I've been selling online, Amazon, eBay. Um, Walmart, Facebook Marketplace, anything like that. I sell on. I've been selling for almost 13, 14 years now, full time like 6, 7 years. For those you guys don't know me, my name's Logan. Just gonna be out here chilling, and we're just gonna do some prep. And I think I need to bring the box a little closer so it's a little easier for me to do. But if you have any questions or anything about any kind of Amazon, any e-commerce, anything like that, I think we're going to be starting some probably some private label work here pretty soon as well. I'm just trying to keep up with my Amazon stuff right now because last month we had a really great month. This month we are doing a lot of ordering, and I'm trying to get everything out FBA while I can because FBM orders are coming and they're coming quick. So I'm already at 7 FBM orders, so maybe I'll pack some of those up as well. But I'm just gonna be here chilling and talking about some Amazon, eBay stuff. I've been doing a lot of Amazon lately. I need to list some things for eBay as well, just some auctions. On eBay, my strategy these days is basically to just 99 cent no reserve auction a lot of my items because I just don't have the time to mess with them. And they usually do sell for like a really good price, so I'm never really too concerned about the eBay stuff. You just got to buy it right. You buy it cheap enough, and then you just list it 99 cents no reserve. People will find it and it'll sell. So I'm never really too worried about that stuff. But let me see if I can pull this box closer so that it's out of the frame. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and get started with some prep. So let's see what I've got for Amazon prep. Pretty much all you're going to be doing is printing out the FNSKU 2x1 labels and putting them over the barcodes of the product. In some cases, you need a poly bag, but for these items, I don't. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's these ones here. Some of these have like weird listings because they're like multi-listing. So let me see. Just want to check, make sure I have the right ASIN. Yeah, I do. There's that. Okay. So we've got the right ASIN. I'm just going to add, how many of those did we buy? I think we bought 5. So let's make sure we've got our pricing correct. We've got our cost per unit, but we do not have our inbound shipping cost. For Amazon, you want to make sure that you're including your inbound shipping costs. Also, you want to make sure all of your costs are factored into your Amazon prep because you don't want to be spending, like if you're spending money on boxes, packing materials, poly bags, like that stuff adds up and will eat into your profits. So you don't want to take an item that's not profitable or not profitable enough. One of the nice things about Amazon, if you never sold on Amazon, is like pretty much freaking everything is profitable. It's just like how profitable and how much work do you want to put into it because for $1 profit per unit, it's like, it's going to be a little too hard to make a bunch of money doing $1 profit. It's not impossible if you're selling something like crayons or markers or something like that for $1 profit. It's kind of all you're going to get. But if you want to make some decent money, you want to shoot for like a $3 minimum, maybe a 4 or 5. Like if you can get $5 minimum on all your products, like you're doing really good because then you're using your time efficiently. At $3, you're usually making about $60 an hour, which is still good. But if you can get more, it'd be better for your time. I will take $3 profit. I take $2 profit on certain items. Depends what it is. Okay, so we need to get our pricing for this item. Let's see what's going on here. So I'm double checking the pricing. I'm going to see who's in the buy box right now. FBA. Looks like I'm in the buy box right now. Well, I'm not in the buy box, but I am the lowest FBA. FBM is getting buy box on this item like way cheaper right now, like $5 under me. But I only have one left in stock, so that's why I'm restocking. So I'm going to restock at the second FBA price since I'm already the highest. So let's go ahead and just price at basically what that guy's pricing at. We'll price it a little bit lower than him. And on this restock, our estimate here is 37.8% ROI, $5 net profit per unit. We're sitting in 5 units. It's $25 in profit. There's nothing crazy. I don't know if I have more of these. I might have bought 10. I think I only bought 5. Let's see. All right, so we'll add these to our batch. 5 units. And then we are going to sticker these. And let's see. Also keep an eye on eBay listings right now. If you're not familiar, gold and silver prices are at near all-time highs right now. So a lot of people are dumping their gold and silver onto eBay right now. And I'm seeing a lot of big silver lots, like big flatware sets, big vases and stuff are starting to come onto the market that you don't see as often. So I'm definitely on alert right now for eBay deals because there is a lot coming onto the market and potential for a lot of profit because people see these high like silver and gold prices and they'll just dump whatever they got. And sometimes they list like diamond pieces or they'll list some really nice antique silver for scrap price, or in some cases people are listing stuff at under scrap price because for whatever reason with silver, a lot of people like to price at $1 per gram. Like $1 per gram, it just, I don't know, it just clicks in people's heads. But right now silver is like almost $1.30, $1.40 per gram on sterling. So I'm definitely catching some stuff that I'm seeing people pricing at $1 per gram, and it's really easy to calculate in your head. So if you just see $1 per gram on some scrap like flatware, I'm just grabbing it immediately. I'm sure there's a lot of auctions today too. I have not had time to look at auctions in a while. I definitely do want to get back to doing auctions. It's just I got to start. I got to start outsourcing more of my Amazon business. I outsource some of it already. I have two employees on outsourced employees for Amazon, but they only do my product sourcing, and they only do like part of the product sourcing. I do some of the product sourcing as well, but I definitely want to automate more of the kind of the replenishment, the repricing, the accounting, the refund disputes. Like we need to get more of my administration stuff outsourced so that I'm not doing that anymore. And then there's a lot of the eBay stuff I kind of need to outsource too. I'm not doing a lot of like customer outreach. I'm not doing a lot of follow up, which I should be doing, which would be pretty easy to outsource to an assistant to have them just reach out to customers and see if like, hey, if I bought a bunch of stuff from them and they were really cheap, I should be sending them like emails. I probably have 600 to 1,000 like client lists that I could email and just be like, hey, if you have anything else you want to sell, we could do a deal. And even setting up deals off eBay to not have to pay the fees would be something really good too. It's just like I'm just totally not on top of that stuff. Oh, this is really cool, like a little bulldog pin that somebody listed. 19 karat gold ruby bulldog pin. That's really cool. Let me see if I can I pull that up. It's nothing crazy. Here, I'll pull it up. 1 second. Let me see. Share screen. No, that's share Share screen. Here we go. Window. This one. This is just kind of cool. Someone just posted this. I'm not gonna buy it. $1,700, but look at that. Oh, that's pretty cool. Anyway, something that just popped up. $1,700, just kind of a neat thing. Always just looking for unusual things on eBay. Like people always ask, like, how do you find things when there's so much being posted, or like, how do you find this stuff? It's like I just look for stuff that stands out, that's completely unique. That's really all there is to it. It's just like once you've seen everything and something just really cool just like pops up, you're like, oh, like that looks really good. But that was obviously priced that high too. Ooh, this looks good too. Oh, and they tested it. Ooh, they tested it with 14 karat. It looks like 10 karat. Oh shit. 9 karat, 4.3 grams. Let's see if that's 9 karat and it's 4 grams, 4.3. What is that worth? $185. They have it priced at $159. It's a nice piece. Ooh, do I buy this? Kind of want it a little bit cheaper. Ooh, I like this though. Is it gold or is it gold filled? Let's see. We can look at it too. Here, I'll bring it up on the screen. Window, entire screen. Like someone posted this. So if you're not familiar with this type of stuff, it's kind of one of those things where it could be gold or it could be gold filled. But this looks like gold. And then like, look, they tested it too. And you see how it's coming up brown like that with the 14? That usually just means like they're saying like 9K, 10K gold. And it's Edwardian, like just for the piece, right? Or not even like, there's their 10 karat acid mark right there. Like they scratching deep too. I mean, this kind of just looks like 10 karat. And when you look at the back, see how there's no plating missing? Like normally on these edges here, like this edge, all along this edge, and then this top edge and these little edges here, like you would see wear through typically. And I'm not seeing wear through. And then I'm looking at how this hinge pin is made and how this bail is made. Like this bail looks solid. It's a little bit dirty, like it's a little bit old looking, but it doesn't look worn through. And then you can see on the front side, it doesn't really look worn through either. And it's like multi-gold. This is just dirty. Like this needs to be cleaned. But it's got like this type of stuff, this beaded, this braided rope edge here is like all handmade, right? So I like this piece. It's just $160. Like even at scrap, it's like it's a little expensive. Not sure if I like it that much. For like $100, maybe I'd buy it. Maybe be a buyer like $100. I'll send him an offer. I'm gonna send him an offer of like $85. I don't know. $85. Okay. I'll just send that in and see. And that's what we do. We just look at these listings, we evaluate them, we see what we think the risk reward is there. Like, maybe that piece is worth $200 to the right person. And we just send in kind of our lowish like estimated offer. And if we get it, we get it. A lot of times we don't, but on that piece, like I really don't care. If they don't want it for $85, I don't really want to buy it. So, but that's what we do all day. Just send in these little offers. All right, let's keep doing the prep for Amazon. And this is just how we do it, man. We do Amazon prep at the same time that we're doing eBay offers, at the same time that we're placing Amazon orders, at the same time we're looking up liquidations, like just all day, man. This is what we do. So let's see what else we got here. These. Okay. Let's maybe get these sorted. Yeah. It's hard to tell colors sometimes when you're like, I'm pretty much colorblind. Okay, so we only restocked 5 of these, or we restocked 10? No, we restocked 10. All right. I probably should have restocked more than 10. All right, so let's add these up. Yeah, I definitely should have restocked more than 10, now that I think about it. So we'll have to place an order for more of these pretty soon. So we got the buy cost in there correct, it looks like. We'll adjust it down a little bit. And our sale price. Okay, so when we sent these in too high of a sale price. We definitely want to be more competitive on this listing. So I'm going to look at the listing, look at the top FBA price. So the best FBA price right now is $2.77 profit, 21% ROI, 10% margin. It's not the greatest. Let's see. The number 2 position FBA is $28.99, and it's a $4 profit, 30% ROI, 31, almost 31%. That one's a lot better at 4, but can I get that price? So we might want to go in between. How many times a month? This is selling 200 times a month. I think we could price in the number 2 position. All right. So for the send in on this, I'm going to price it in the number 2 position, because the number 2 position is so much more profitable than the number 1 position. It's like 9% higher ROI in the number 2 position. So I'm gonna take number 2 on this item, and hope the number 1 guy sells out by the time I send this stuff in. All right, so this is the right size. Everything's good. All right, gonna add that to batch. See what's going on with that. And somebody posted a little tutor. Let's see. Is this a men's tutor? Men's tutor. Is this a men? Yeah, it looks like a men's. Yeah, it is. Tutor. Oh, it's got the original bracelet. Oyster prints. I think this listing's good. Hold on. Tutor. Oyster prints. We got to be quick on this one because I think this one might sell. Tutor oyster prints. Oyster date. Is this the day date? This isn't the day date. No, this is the regular. Tudor oyster prints. The older one. Yeah, these sell for like $700 to $800. So what is this? $467. $473.99. We're buying it. I hope it's good. I gotta check the pictures real quick. So what we do as part of our strategy on eBay is we buy the item, and then we'll go do some more research on it and see if it's good. Oh, the band is not original. Interesting. Okay, so this is what we do. We go look. Unknown history. Let's see. Keeps time. Original watch crown. Clear and clean. Men's automatic. Watches running. Oyster prints. Rotor self-winding with the 18-karat bezel. It's nice. I mean, I wonder what band they put on this thing if it's not an original band. It looks like an original band. It's a Rolex band. I wonder if the Rolex band is fake. Let's see. Rolex Oyster. I mean, this looks real because it's like a 1960s watch. Interesting. Anyway, at the price, it's good enough, right? $470 for a Tudor, a vintage Tudor. I think it's chilling. I've sold a few of these before for like $700 to $900. Yeah, that looks like what they're going for, anywhere from like $700 to $900. These vintage Tudor oyster princes. So for 470, even with issues, as long as it's all original, like and it's real. Yeah, here's basically the exact same one. Oh yeah. So this is the same one right here. 32 millimeter, 72033, $875 sold for just the head. And this one has the gold top on the head, it looks like. So cool. All right, so we just bought a tutor. We'll take that. All day. We'll take that. Basically, so we buy these watches, and then I'm kind of like, I buy so much stuff, so it's a little bit of a gamble. But you just weigh the risk, and then once it comes in, as long as it's real, we're good, right? If it's real, it's good. If it's not real, I can send it back. And we're only out $470 for the time being. It's not like I spent like thousands on it or anything. So we'll take that deal. Love buying watches because if it's good and I sell it for $875, that's going to be like a $300 profit item. That's just awesome. We need a couple of those a day and we'll be good. I'm looking at this sterling silver vase thing, but they're saying it has no markings on it. It does have markings on it. What are they talking about? No, something here does have markings. That's what it looks like. I can't tell if this is real or not, though. Basically, what they posted. Anyway, $330. It seems overpriced. All right. Ooh, nice. Just got a couple Amazon sales. Oh, we're up to 10 orders today on Amazon so far. Ooh, really nice item too. Wait, what? Oh, I went up in price and it sold. Oh, yeah. I love doing Amazon now these days. Amazon is like a lot better than eBay in a lot of cases. Like this item right here. Oh yeah, someone's undercutting me by 5 cents. Screw you, bro. This item right here is just like a regular retail item. $13 profit per unit, 50% ROI. It's just like, oof. Send me all of that. All right, we got to keep doing our prep. This is what we do. We just go eBay, Amazon, eBay, Amazon, eBay, Amazon. We flip back and forth. We look at Amazon stuff to order. We do Amazon prep, and then we're making offers on eBay stuff. We're looking at auctions. We're looking at liquidations. All day, and that's how you make a ton of money doing e-commerce. Is by bouncing back and forth, doing multiple different activities at all times instead of just doing one thing. We could also be doing like private label work. We could be building a website. We could be doing a whole bunch of other things, doing some affiliate marketing. Like you just do it all at the same time. And like right now, as you guys see, I'm doing streaming, I'm doing eBay, I'm doing Amazon prep, I'm doing Amazon ordering. Like I'm doing it all at the same time while I'm talking to you guys. Like same time. It's how you make a living doing this stuff and make it look easy, Make it look easy, but it's taken me many years to get to this point where I can do all of this stuff at the same time and not really have to look at the screen too much because like I said, I have looked at, I am not kidding you, like probably 2 or 3 million listings on eBay. Like crazy numbers. And so when something unique pops out, I can just see it out of the corner of my eye. I don't even need to be really paying that much attention to it. It's just like something good pops up, like something weird, like a Rolex or something like something good really just jumps off the screen when someone's selling like an entire collection or something. I'm not looking for any of these regular retail. Like when you see I tell people a lot of times you can look at the picture's background, and if it's a professional seller with a professional background, like it's got an all white studio background, or it's got like a really nice framed picture where it's or the item is dead center and it's like on a, you know, perfect 1:1 ratio and all that stuff, that you can pretty much just ignore those because those are just professional sellers. You know, I'm always looking for the pictures that are just like really weird, just on someone's like dining room table. They took a picture of it in their lap or like whatever. And and they have a very high end expensive item and they just like are taking really like non-professional pictures on $1,000 item or something. That's the type of thing that really jumps off the screen to me. And if I see anything else, I'm just looking at a old Mexican sterling brooch. Not for me, but it's a pretty neat item. Let me see. Oh, somebody just posted a Japanese cloisonne vase too. We'll take a look at. Wow, it's nice. It's only a 4-inch. Oh, it's a little bitty one. All right, I'll share some screen with this on this one here. Let me disconnect from the Discord channel I was in. Real quick, let me share the screen. Here. So here's like some nice piece that somebody posted, but it's small, right? So if this was a big vase, we'd be talking. This is a Japanese Jinbari cloisonne enamel. See, I don't know that much about these, but I bought some of these. But this stands out. Like this is really nice. It's really nicely done, but it's just so little. But so what I would do with this is I'm just gonna search with Google Lens, and then it's just gonna pull up and see. Let's see. Okay, there's $748 sold. Like obviously some of these, if they're bigger, these are really expensive. And I wonder how much this like little 4-inch. These are 9.6-inch. Let's see what this one. Yeah, this one's got to be bigger here. The example. So I don't exactly know how much this thing sells in this small size, but I'm just thinking if it's selling for, let's say $400 here, $300 for like bigger size ones. Here's like a pair for 1,000. That I think 145 is like pretty close to what this is worth. Maybe slightly undervalued, but not the easiest product to move. And I can't really tell the condition that well from this picture. It's like it doesn't look like it's in mint condition. Just looking at it, looks like it's got a little bit of cracking to it, but I can't really tell. Interesting piece though. And then the other one was this one, which is just old Mexico, right? This is like 1950s, 1960s Mexico piece, and I just see like these cabochon set eyes right here with the bezel, and the way that this stone here is set and everything. Like it's kind of nice. Just stood out, but 65 bucks, a little too much. When I see this type of listing, all I'm looking for is basically a designer mark. So if this had you know, some kind of really nice designer mark, then maybe we could be talking at $64. Like if this had like an Antonio, what's his name? Antonio mark on here. Something like that would be good. But that's all we're looking for on that. But anyway, just a couple of listings that popped up that were interesting to me. I really do like that little Japanese vase, but it's too small. So if that was a 10-inch vase and it was $145, we'd be buying it. That's something that a lot of people aren't looking for, and you're not going to have a lot of competition on eBay, especially like, you know, professional competition, is like Japanese, Chinese antiques. There's just not that much competition for those listings. And so there's some real opportunity there. And I recently got like a really good vase just like that, but it was a bigger size, and I sold it for like over $2,000. So I'm always keeping an eye out for those. That listing there for 145 may be pretty good. Like I don't think it's crazy. You could make them an offer for like $100. I don't think you would really go wrong, but something I've learned kind of over my career of doing this stuff is you really want to buy the top end of every single category. Like you always want to buy the best of the best stuff. It seems like the lower quality stuff, like the smaller size stuff, the stuff that's, you know, bottom tier, just doesn't move at any price. It just doesn't matter. It doesn't move. And the stuff that when you buy the top of the range, even if you paid more, so like if it was a 10-inch vase, but it was like $300, $400, because it's at the top end range, it's just going to be a product that's easier to move. There's just going to be more interest in that piece. And so I've just learned over the years that if you don't want to be a total hoarder and just have a million products, just try and always buy at the top of the range for a product. You always want the best pocket knives, the best like model train cars, the best, whatever category you're in. You always want to buy the best first and then pass on the small stuff unless it's such a good deal you have to grab it. We leave a lot of the small stuff these days. You always want that top end stuff, because then your store just looks really good. All you have is good quality stuff, and it's just what everybody wants. And that's how you get just a good customer base, and you make more money that way just because the products are more expensive. So, yeah. I'll share screen more when I can. It's just I'm only going to share screen on the stuff that I'm not buying, basically. And I can't just share screen on like the entire page of what I'm watching because there's just too much sauce on what I'm working on that page. So I don't want to show too much of it. Let's see. Scrap gold listing. So these always stand out. Let's see. 4.7 grams, 18 karat, 3.7 grams, 14 karat, 10 grams, 10 karat, it looks like. And they want $1,120. I'm good on that. I'm not even going to do the math. I'm good. $1,100, $1,100 too much for that. Let's see. A lot of watches. Steve Madden, Citizen, Timex, modern watches. Not for me. Charm bracelet, bleh. Is it all sterling or no? It just looks like junk. All right, nothing crazy. It's Saturday too, which is like Saturday. What is it? Just in the afternoon. It's not the best time in the world for watching the eBay listings live. Tomorrow, like Sunday, is probably the best day to do eBay. Like if anyone wanted to try buying from eBay, like I do, Sunday is usually your best bet. Like if you just did, I did this circuit for a long time, which was just basically go to estate sales like Thursday and Friday, go to garage sales Saturday, and then buy on eBay Sunday. If you just run that circuit, you can make easily $500 a week just doing that, like estate sales Thursday and Friday, garage sales Saturday, and buying on eBay on Sundays, like basically sending offers, looking at auctions, ending, whatever it is. Just doing that little circuit is like pretty good, and you could probably put in maybe like 8 hours a week doing that, and I think you can make $500 a week just doing that alone. You wouldn't even have to put in too much effort on that, because those are just the highest return days for those activities. Because typically our worst days are going to be like Tuesday, Wednesday. Tuesday, Wednesday is the resellers' weekend, because that's when activity just gets really, really slow. All right, trying to continue packing up the rest of this stuff. I've got one shipment done, and if I can get this next shipment done as well, we will be talking. I'll be getting out like, I don't know, $5,000 worth of product sent in FBA. I don't even really care about like the money or getting it in FBA. It's more so getting this stuff out of my house. It's like I've just got way too much stuff. Here's some 10 karat gold. Someone's listening. What is this? What is this? Is this already sold? Yeah, it's already sold. 10 karat Cuban link chain. 30, what was it? 30 something grams. Yeah, 34.3. Wow. See, this was a good deal. Let's see. How much is that worth? 1,600. Damn, this is almost like $2,000. What a weird listing though, and they have bad feedback, which is sketchy. There's like some stolen stuff or something. It's weird. But there's a good deal. I miss this one. So this one probably sold to a bot that did the calculation on this. This is the listing here, 10K gold Cuban link chain. And this just looks sketchy, like off the rip it looks sketchy, but it looks real. I mean, this 10 karat chain here looks real. And then they've got it on the scale. I couldn't see this very easily. So it's 34 grams. And then they've got one of these like 10 karat Jesus head pieces, which I've had some of these be fake. So this is definitely a sketchy type of item. Like this item is sometimes real 10 karat, sometimes it's fake. Sometimes they could bait and switch you or whatever. This person has some negative feedback. They're not like super high up there. Obviously, I would have still bought it. This sold instantly to probably like a bot or something. But yeah. Anyway, missed that one. I mean, this you could have made like $400 on it if it's completely legit and real and everything. It's just a little bit sketchy, a little bit off on that one. Definitely nothing wrong with it. So all I would do on that listing is put a risk to reward ratio on it and just be like, okay, this listing is only going to have maybe a 70% chance of being real and getting delivered to you and be, because that's going to have to go to like authenticity guarantee and it's going to have to pass for 10 karat. Because literally, if either of those items scan as like 9 karat, eBay is going to return it. So it might not even be, it might be real, but eBay returns it because it's under carat. And I've had that problem with those type of items. So I would just assign a risk of like, okay, there's 70% chance that actually works out. And if it's a $1,200 cost and it's a whatever $1,800 sale price, and we discount that 30%, like we're right around where our risk to reward says that we could buy that item. You would just go into it knowing that there's about a 30% chance that deal doesn't end up working out. That's just something you have to be aware of when you're buying those kind of sketchy listings. Obviously, sometimes they do work out and they are profitable to buy because obviously eBay will cover you for the listing if it ends up being fake. You're not going to be out the money. It's just you're tying up the money, right? So your money's going to be tied up. Your $1,200 or whatever is going to be tied up for that time period of like whatever. It could be up to 2 weeks, 3 weeks before you get a refund if it ends up not working out, which maybe is not that big of a deal on its own, but you get 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 of those, and all of a sudden you've got a lot of money tied up for a couple of weeks. And you could be, doing other business with that stuff. But obviously, I would have taken that. I would have taken that listing because it was profitable enough. All right, what do we got? One more of these. I hate when the supplier like shorts me one. Whoa, getting all blurry. Sorry about that. I think the supplier might have shorted me a unit on these. Typical. Can't get good suppliers anymore these days. Unless there's one more. Oh, there is one more. All right, good. I'm not shorted. But it's just a pretty typical Saturday. It's nothing too busy. We're just out here packing, and I'll probably do some listings here pretty soon. I have a couple of pocket knives, a couple of watches. I have a couple of new pieces that I got in recently. I think I showed some of it before, but like this is really cool. I got one of these. What are these? Like the guilloche enamel pendant watches with the chain. It's just missing the crown on the bottom, so there's no crown, which is not that hard to replace on these. But this is a Boucherer watch, which is nice. It's got that coffin shape, so that was like in a scrap lot, I believe. So I don't know. I'm into this for like maybe $50, and I think it's worth like in mint condition these sell for like almost $300 or $400, which is crazy. But let's call it like 150 to 200 easily. That's just one of the pieces I got in recently. I need to list this cuff bracelet too, so I'll get that out. Let me see. This one was nice. This has a little Native American cuff bracelet deal there. That I got this for like $50. I want to say like this was $50 on eBay, which is super nice. And it's the real stuff, not that fake stuff that you see with this stuff. Sometimes you see like those fake stone stuff. But anyway, that was a pickup. I got to list that one. We'll see what I get for that. Maybe like 150, $200 would be great on that. But we just need to get it out. My problem is I buy this stuff and it's like I paid $50 for that. And it's just like I'm not really out a lot of money on that. And so I just don't spend enough time to get it listed. I'm really bad about getting that stuff listed because like, oh, it's like $50. I know it's profit. Like I know it's good. That money is just money in the bank. So like I don't even really have to worry about selling it at any like time. It's like I could sell it tomorrow. I could sell it the next day. I could sell it whenever. It doesn't matter. Because the money's already booked on that. So I always end up not selling it. I just throw it in a pile, which is okay. Apparently, I have some friends of mine that they save like all of their jewelry. They save like 90% of their jewelry, and they don't sell a lot of it. They only sell enough to cover their costs, and they literally keep all the jewelry. Not how I do it. I need the money. I need the money out of the items. I can't just keep it all. If I just kept it all, I'd be broke. So, but I know people that do that they don't sell any of the jewelry. They only sell enough to pay for it. Pay for the cost, which is smart because over time, I mean, the price of this stuff's just going to go up. But I haven't found there isn't too much stuff that I really have wanted to keep. There's definitely been a few watches I've wanted to keep. I'm definitely a big fan of watches, but even with those, most of the time I just end up selling them because I don't really wear them. I just like to collect the nicer watches. Like this Omega that I've got for sale right now is like, this is definitely one I would keep and wear. But if I could just get like, if this ends up selling for like $700 or $800, it's just like I'd rather have the money than this. Even though this will probably just go up in value, and it's a really nice Omega, but it's plain, with the date. It's a little bit small because it's an older watch. It's like a 32, 33 millimeter. Where I would want one maybe a little bit bigger, even though it looks nice. But I have a small wrist too, so it's not like it's too crazy. But just I don't know. Can't keep them all. I have another one like this, but it's got a black bezel around it, so it's blue and black combo, and I like that one a little bit better than the all blue. Even though I like the blue, I have a blue and black that I like a little bit more. I've got this little. I need to sell this thing too. Old wartime whatever watch. I forgot I even had that, and then I've got these amber pieces I need to sell too. So I'll probably put these up for auction today. These whatever little amber things. I have like another bracelet and a ring and some earrings and stuff. I need to list those, see what I can get for those. I don't know what they're worth. What else do I have over here? Most of the rest of this is for sale already. Oh, I have the Cartier I need to list too. I keep forgetting about the Cartier. The little tricolor Cartier. I need to sell that. I mean, whatever. That's like, you know, just sitting right there. It's like $400 or $500 that I just need to get sold, and that's. I've got more stuff over on my other desk. I got a little bit of silver. I need to go to the post office and pick up some silver too. I got some silver that I missed delivery on yesterday. I don't know where that stuff is at. It's at the post office somewhere. But I probably won't pick it up till Monday. Let's see. Somebody just posted some Cameo stuff. And it looks a little too worn. Ooh, nice, old, but it's too. Looks a little too worn. Interesting piece. I don't really like the risk reward on this one. Yeah, it doesn't look good enough to me. I can show it. Okay, I just got some mail delivered right now. Well, 10 minutes ago it says. Alright, I think she just threw it all in the mailbox, yeah. Wish they would come to the door and knock. I don't know why they just freaking dip. Anyway, let me show this screen. This is what I was looking at. See, this is like a good opportunity, potentially, right? Very unassuming because these three pieces are modern and they're like nothing. These three cameos right here, but this bracelet is old, right? So this bracelet is definitely old, but it's not gold. And that's what I was just kind of looking for, is just the potential. Let's see if it could be gold, because when you look at it, it's got a lot of oxidation. That doesn't really mean much. I mean, that could still be solid gold, but what's giving it away for me is this dimpling here on the bottom. That just looks like very machine made. This this dimple pattern here. This doesn't look like something that would be made of gold. This stuff would be shinier. These dimples that are in the little edge just doesn't look right for what like a handmade gold piece would look like, or an antique gold piece, whatever. It just doesn't look right. The cameo doesn't really look right either, and the bezel setting doesn't look right. It looks way too machine made. So going to pass on that one. Even though it was a little bit interesting as we try and catch these lots, you know, that these costume jewelry lots that have a good piece in it, and basically just determine, okay, is that one good piece worth buying the whole lot for? And in that case, for $90, there's only one good piece, and that one good piece is just not that good. So it's not going to happen for me. And let's see. There's some more cameo stuff getting posted. Interesting. Yeah, same thing, a mix of new and old. So you got to be careful with, like, you got to check all these listings with cameos and stuff. Is like they'll have modern stuff, but then they'll have a couple of antique pieces. But this one just looks too junky. They've got like one single old one. It's just not that good. I won't even show that one. It's not even worth it. It's nothing. Some case knives. Oh, we're just keeping an eye on our sales. Product performance. Just keep an eye on our eBay. Forget when my eBay auctions are ending. Either today or tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow. Or is it today? Ending tomorrow. Okay. My little Elgin chronograph jump hour is at $357. That one's in the profit. The Omega's at 280, and then I have an Enicar chronograph at 210 right now. And the Benrus or Hamilton or whatever GGW 113 is at 72 bucks. Beaded necklaces, nothing. All right, back to doing some Amazon prep. We got 2 more units left. Looks like they're both the same thing. I did not order enough of this stuff. All right, I need to order more of this stuff as well. But maybe we'll do some jewelry listings first. I don't know. All right, what's yeah, I wonder how many of these I've sent in. Oh, I've got it right here. So I only bought, I bought 7 of these. Okay, I remember I bought 7. I probably should have bought more. But I think I didn't buy more because they weren't selling that much. But they may sell more going into, starting to enter into the Q4, FBA era. So I'm going to need to start just like doubling my orders, because once it starts hitting fourth quarter on Amazon, anything FBA is going to sell out like almost regardless of what you do. So definitely need to start ordering a lot heavier than I have been like normally, because that stuff's going to start flying in the fourth quarter. I need to get a lot more toys, Target, Walmart toys into Amazon, because even if they're not profitable right now, into the fourth quarter, they're going to be profitable. So, ugly turquoise cuff bracelet for $2,500. People are smoking. Okay, that's half a shipment done. I don't know what else I have to pack. I know I have more, but I don't want to go dig through all my stuff right now. So maybe we'll do some eBay listing. I'm not sure. I have been charging my other phone. This got a scratch on it? No, that's good. This is my backup phone. If this is what I use for pictures on eBay. This is a phone that basically has no cellular plan to it or whatever, and so you just use this as Wi-Fi only. And like this phone, I think was like $150 or something. Like it was really really cheap, and you don't have like a cell phone plan or anything. I just use it for the camera. You can use it for internet. You can use it for whatever. So it's like my secondary phone that I use for just for work stuff. It's nice. You can have like 2 phones charged up. If one dies, you can use the other one. It's a pretty nice little setup. Can I get to the point where I can show you guys my little camera setup here? Okay, I need to move all these boxes out of here. Hold on. Let me see. If I do any of this stuff, no. Okay. We'll just move it over here for right now. And we'll see what else we can get out of the way. My office is kind of a mess. Let's move this way. This stuff over here. It's gonna disappear. My daughter brought a blanket into here. exercise thing, crayons. Anybody else got kids? My daughter loves to just bring stuff in here, mess with it all. Okay, so that's that. Let's put this over here. There's my chronograph. I need to put that somewhere. A little Anacar chronograph. And then, let's see. Can we do this the right way? And there we go. There's my little super professional light setup there. That's it. I need to get a table for this this area. I got a nice $300 laser jet or whatever. That one is nice. Throw out this trash. But anyway, that's where I do my little pictures. If you go on Amazon or whatever and look up this Pola's photo softbox, and then I've got two little just LED square lights there. And this has like a nice controller. So when you turn this thing on, so this has lights on both the top and the sides, and they're already a softbox light. And then you can bring in these lights are going to be for your fill. I know you guys are just seeing like the whatever, but I know it's just super reflective. But these are going to be your fill lights, and so you'll put those in as your fill. And then you've got your little photo studio here, which I don't know how I'm going to get it so you guys can see it without it reflecting too much, but you see, it's just so what I have set up here is I've got a jewelry tray there. I've got a little jewelry tray, and then I've got the background on top of the jewelry tray so that the item is lifted like 2 inches or whatever. And I do a lot of basic white background pictures. A lot of people don't like doing just the pure white background pictures. A lot of people will like a textured background. So I do have various actual backgrounds. Let me see if I can grab one. I don't know where I put it. Oh, it's in my other area, so I don't have it right now. But I'll show you the. This is the box that it's on right here. So this is just a leather jewelry tray. I really recommend these. These are a really nice backdrop to put your pictures on. So you could put it on the back side of this. You could use this flat. You could take your product photos on top of this, or you could take it inside the tray, which is really nice too. And then it's just all leather. This is a really good background. And then I use the white as well. And then I have different colors of this too. So you can get this in black, you can get this in white, you can get this, whatever. It's just like a little jewelry tray. Obviously I've used it a lot, but this one's really nice. This one's like maybe $18 or something like that, which is crazy expensive, but it's all like real, it's leather, it's nice leather. And it's just really great for displaying. And then if you have anyone come over or like you want to show them something, you'd be like, oh yeah, check out this, jewelry, and you can put all your jewelry out, like, oh, I've got my pocket watch, and you show people your jewelry. And this is really great for product photography, for doing like shorts or whatever. That's kind of how I do it. Like this, the turquoise with the leather always looks nice. Silver turquoise leather situation always looks pretty nice. Just gonna check on a little eBay listing. 267 grams. Silver, it's no good. 58 piece Wallace thing here, no good. So I'll just do like a quick demo of how I do this. So we'll take a couple pictures down here with the phone, and I'll show you. So this is just going to be real quick here. We're going to put this down in here. I'm sure you guys can't see it because it's all reflective, but I'll show you. I'll show you the pictures real quick. So we're just going to go just like a basic photo, zoomed in photo, boom. We'll do a side photo, boom. Side photo, back photo, boom. Zoom in on the marking. Sterling, boom. And we'll get a nice zoomed in photo on the turquoise there. Then people usually like to see a picture of somebody wearing it. So we'll put it on the wrist. Snap the photo on the wrist. Boom. And then we'll grab a scale. So this is the little scale that I use. We'll throw this on the scale. Make sure that's tared out to 0. Tare 0. 49 grams. Boom. All right. So boom, we're done with that listing. That took about maybe 30 seconds. So let me show you. So we got our photos here on the wrist, right? Sorry. So like checking for updates and stuff. On the wrist, close up, right? You guys know the pictures for the eBay listing, and then we're gonna go to the eBay app, right? Which is what I like to do. So we're gonna check our eBay. We're gonna go to selling, list an item. This is a vintage sterling silver turquoise cluster cuff bracelet. 49 grams, something like that. Maybe we'll put in like Native American. Let's see. Pre-owned, continue to listing. Add the photos. Gonna go bing, 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 bing. We're gonna add those in. Boop, 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 boop. Done. Okay, all the pictures are good. Native American. See if that'll fit. That'll fit perfect. Okay, and then I have a sizer somewhere. All right, let me see if I can find the sizer here. This is my Home Depot box there. Ah, there it is. So I've got one of these plastic bracelet sizers. Definitely recommend this one. Don't get the little paper one. I have the paper one too, but I hate it. Get this plastic one. They make a metal one too that's good, but this little this is just a 3D printed bracelet sizer. So you can just pop that on there and we'll see what it says. It says right there, it's about a 6. About a 6. There, it's almost a 6.5 because you can see the gap on the bracelet. So you see how there's a bunch of room. This is going to be about a 6.5. Let's see if we can stretch it a little bit. Yeah. It's close. 6.25 maybe. I don't want to break it, so we're just going to call it a 6. 6. And we could we'll snap like a little picture of that too. And just be like, all right. Quick picture on there of it being a 6. 6.5. bracelet. We're just gonna do this live and in action. We're doing the eBay listing. Let me add that photo. Add, upload photos. Done. Next. All right, so we're gonna go to the description. We're gonna use AI description. I don't recommend this all the time. You definitely want to read what the AI description says. Let's see, measures between 6 to 6.5 inch. Because I have like a 7-inch wrist, 6.5 to 7-inch wrist, and I can fit it on me. So I think 6 inches is a little bit low, but we'll just put that on average. It's like 6.5. And if they want to stretch it out, they can stretch it out. Then we go pricing. We're gonna do starting bid 99 cents. 99-cent no reserve. We make sure that there's no offers on here because I don't want people sending me offers. I just let them go, and then we do free shipping, and then we go list your item. Boom. All right, so that listing's done, and that's how you turn $50 into like $150. It's not that hard. It's just doing it enough times. You see, like I'll do like my max is like I'll do like 10 listings a day, even though it only takes me like 2 minutes. Just for whatever reason, I just hate doing listing. Listing is just so like repetitive and boring that I just don't need to list that much. So that's a cool little candle holder, 835 silver candle holder, sterling silver. Pretty good pace on eBay today. I wouldn't say it's that busy. I think tomorrow is going to be busy on eBay. I also do need to list this pocket watch. Let's see. Oh, here's a gold Omega somebody listed. Let's look at this Omega. Omega. Oh, with all the box and papers. Wow, really nice. 22 grams with the band. It's probably like 8 grams of gold. Let's see. 14 karat. What's 8 grams running? $538. Yeah. Wow, it's so nice with all the paperwork. Let's see. 535. We'll offer them $480. Well, and they have $50. I hate when they charge like $30 for shipping a watch or whatever. Like, I don't know. Yeah, insta declined for me. Insta declined on my offer. I'll show this one. Since I got insta declined on what I would pay for it. Somebody posted this. It's an Omega. So when I see this, like this is the type of thing that I'm talking about of what I look for when we want to start at the top end, right? At the top, we always want the highest end. This is the highest end because it's got the box and all the paperwork on a vintage Omega in 14 karat solid yellow gold. The problem with this is that it's a very, very plain, common watch. This square dial Omega with no date window. It's not an automatic, right? This is a manual wind watch. It's not an auto. This is like the base model, but in 14 karat gold. It's solid 14 karat gold. Even though this has like all of the nice pictures, it's got the nice box, it's got all the paperwork, everything with it. This watch is very, very likely just going to go for around a scrap value, unfortunately. I know people will see this and be like, oh, that's such a collectible, like this, that, and whatever. But yeah, it's just unfortunately only going to be worth really the gold because the gold is worth $535 in this. I'm giving it about 8 grams of gold. It's these range between 8, like maybe 7 to 9.5 grams, depending on the exact size and model number and whatever of this watch. So we're placing it at about a $535 gold value. They're obviously asking 700 because it's a complete set. Yeah, I just think with eBay fees, like if I were to buy this at even at $500 and then list it for 700 and try and get that sale, eBay's taking 140, like they're taking a whole bunch of fees. So we wouldn't make much money on this at all. So we would want to be buying this at a 90 to 95% of the gold value. I just don't think we would be a buyer for this much higher than that. So that is what we're looking at there on that watch, and just a little bit of the explanation on it. And it's just because there's so many deals. Like I think some of it is just you're a little bit spoiled too, because I pass on that deal and then I just buy another deal and another deal, and like I just wait 30 minutes and another deal is up. You don't even have to you can be very, very selective about the type of deals you want to run. You can just only run the deals you want to run. Here's a solid gold little ring that I'm gonna look at here. Yeah, this one looks nice. So let's see. Sapphire, is this sapphire? All sapphire? Yeah, all sapphire it looks like. 14 karat. 370 scrap, 5.5 grams. We're gonna discount this a little bit. At 5 grams, I'm guessing it's about scrap. Yeah, so 336 times let's give this like a 0.89, $300. All right, so we want to offer 300 on this one. This one I could win. This is a great one. This one I could win. This one I could win. So I'm not going to show it until I get a response. I could show it later. This one's a silver scrap listing, 508 grams for $600. It's got a little bit of some fake stuff in it. Just looking at a deal real quick here. This one's a little too ugly for me. Again, it's not bad. It's close. I just don't like it. All right, so we can show you guys that one. I want to show you the other one. The other one's a 14 karat gold sapphire ring, basically at I'm offering scrap price for it, and it just looks nice. It's got some sapphires in it, and if it's worth, if I can get it for the gold, I have the option to sell it as a piece, and if I can't sell it as a piece, I can still scrap it and make money. So those are the type of deals I like. This one's actually pretty close to being good too. I would make an offer on this if I wanted it, but I just don't really want it. So this would be for somebody else. This is a 508 grams of sterling scrap lot, except for the there's a lot of stones here. So there's this stone bear right here, which I think this is a Carolyn Pollock piece right here, but that's gonna be like 30 grams. There's stones here, stones in the earrings, then there's stones up here, and then this bracelet is not silver. I'm pretty sure that this bracelet right here is a fake. I've seen these a lot. This is like a Tiffany design. I'm pretty sure this one's a fake right here. So that's going to be another like 30 or 40 gram or 30 grams or whatever. That's also not silver. So you're going to have, where they list this at 508 grams, your net silver on this is going to be a lot lower. I mean, there's stones over here in this bracelet. You're going to net like 400 grams of sterling. It's going to be about 20 to 25% under, because there's CZs. Even though this ring is nice, like, so this ring is sellable, this one's kind of junk. Like, maybe some of you guys would consider this stuff sellable, but all of that stone weight, you're gonna lose. All these garnets, everything. If you melt this, you're gonna lose all of that stone weight. There's more stones here. There's just stones in every piece. Even though these are sellable, it's just not for me. I'm not here to put in put in the work on this, I would totally melt most of this. I'd probably take this ring out, maybe a couple other rings, maybe a couple other pieces. Like maybe I would take this out. But the rest of it, I would just melt. I'd melt all of this. This, I think, is another Carolyn Pollock piece. You could probably sell this bracelet, this top one. So there's money to be made there, but a lot of work for not a lot of money. So not for moi, not for moi. I want to make money the lazy way. Not really. I don't know if it's the lazy way. It's just maybe the smart way, I guess, or I don't know. My time is limited, and like I said, wait 30 minutes, another deal. So that wasn't even 30 minutes, right? I said 30 minutes. It took me 10 minutes to find another deal. So we don't want to waste our time with stuff that's just not going to be worth it. That was just too expensive. And you can make an offer. You know, it was too expensive on how they priced it. But if you price it at 400 grams and then you offer them like $400 and they take it on a $600 listing, which is not crazy, you could still win that and make money on it and get it at a good price. It's just not for me. It's like I said, I'm only looking for stuff with some good quality to it. You know what I mean? Like I don't want some junky stuff. Let's see what this lot is here. What's going on here? Costume jewelry lot. What's going on with this necklace? Yo, this necklace is nice. Yeah, that's silver. I think that's silver. It looks like silver. Carnelian. So is it worth it for $35 to just buy this necklace and get the rest for free? I wish the rest of it was good. Come on, show me something else with some life in it. That stuff. Eh. This one's closed. I should probably just buy it, but it's just really not my style. Ooh, this one's close. This one's close. This one's definitely good. I think it's good, but I just don't really want it. Oh, this necklace is nice. Let me see if there's any sold comps. Real quick on this listing. Oh, if I don't want to buy it, one of you guys can buy it. Filigree, carnelian necklace. Okay, $87, $24, $25, $30. Yeah. This one's tough. This one's tough. I don't think it's that good though. I think I've spent too much time on it. Probably someone had bought it already. Yeah, it's already sold. All right, so I'll show this one. I probably could have bought it. It's not for me, man. Not for me, not for me. Not what I like to buy. Let's take a look at it. All right, so this one already sold. Somebody bought this. But this is what I saw was this nice, really nice filigree carnelian necklace. $35 just for this necklace is a good price, right? I mean, you could if this has a signature on it, right? So that's the thing. Is like if this was signed, it would be really good. You can see the spring ring and the little clasp spot there. Like this, you could get 70. You could get 70 for it probably, but you'd have to list it. The thing I was looking for is just, is there anything else good? Like, okay, so this is good, right? But is there anything else, any other little piece that I would want to buy that goes with this? Like maybe these beads could be silver. These this beaded necklace right here, like maybe that's silver. I don't think so, but that's what I'm doing is I'm just trying to look like, is there anything else that's good in here? And I just don't see anything else I would want. That's like a Royal Danish or something, little plaque. Maybe some of the stuff could be gold filled or something, but I'm just not seeing it. That doesn't look real. Like there are these little chains here on the side that looked interesting, but it's just not for me. The only thing that was good is this necklace right there. And it's like, do you want to pay $35 for that? And I just kind of decided that I did not. So that's how that went. All right. Anyway, that was a pretty good. I think that was a good stream. I think I'm just gonna call it there. I may do a couple more eBay listings, and then I don't know. I might take a nap. We'll see. Kind of just chilling today. Hamilton watch. I do not know if there's any gold on the watch. Nice. Gotta love that when they just post. I don't know what I have. It could be worth millions or it could be worth nothing. You decide. Like, funny. Nice Hamilton watch, $400, but not risking $400 if I don't even know if it's gold or not. That doesn't make any sense. We'll just keep monitoring some eBay listings. I don't know how much more I'm gonna do today of this. I mean, I'll watch stuff later, but nice cloisonne vase, another one, and not old enough. The peak time for these listings is between like 4 p.m. and like 6 p.m. So we got about an hour and a half until it starts getting slightly busier. And so I just want to get some eBay auction stuff done. I'm gonna get some more Amazon prep out. I'm just gonna keep going with what I'm doing, but I think I've talked out what I wanted to talk out today. So let's take a little bit of time chilling. And if anything comes up, I'll start streaming again. But for right now, I feel good. Everybody have a good one. Peace.